Welcome to Xiao Voice. Continuing from the previous episode 151. Xiao Yan turned his head after watching the Earth Demon Puppet and Tian Huo Zun Jie charge the Sky Poison Dragon Scorpion Beast. He threw his gaze toward the countless numbers of poison beasts emitting a loud rumble while heading this way. Due to these beasts being close by, Xiao Yan could see that two figures were standing on the backs of a large magical beast at the front. The two vast and mighty auras that Xiao Yan had sensed earlier were originating from them. This Sky Poison Dragon Scorpion Beast is indeed worthy of being the overlord of the fallen god stream. He possesses two underlings with such strength under him. Xiao Yan narrowed his eyes, placed his gaze on the two figures, and made a comment. "Leave the two of them to me. You should block the beast crowd. What do you say?" The little fairy doctor sweetly smiled as she asked. "Is that all right?" Xiao Yan hesitated a little after hearing her before asking. "The two of them have just reached the strength of a 4-star Dozong. My injuries have already completely healed. It should not be too difficult to deal with them." The little fairy doctor continued to smile as she said, "On the other hand, there is a great number of beasts in that beast crowd. If you are not serious, you might end up falling unexpectedly. They are but a bunch of evil beasts. What can they do?" Xiao Yan laughed loudly, appearing extremely prideful. "Foolish brat, you dare to create trouble in the territory of my leader. You really don't know how to write the word, death." A furious roar was emitted from the beast crowd that had rushed over while Xiao Yan was laughing. Immediately, two sounds of rushing wind appeared. Two figures rushed forward and appeared 100 meters from Xiao Yan and the little fairy doctor. The two figures looked exceptionally strange because their sizes did not match. One was as fat as a ball and the ground appeared to shake when he walked. The other was as skinny as a twig, appearing just like a bamboo pole. A sinister cunningness flickered deep in eyes. Even Xiao Yan could not help but be startled when he saw these two people. He immediately found it comical. The outer appearances of these two were really strange. Get out of the Sky Scorpion region. Otherwise, die. That large human figure revealed a fierceness in his eyes as he stared at Xiao Yan and the little fairy doctor. He clenched his hand and an enormous hammer that was the size of a human appeared. The large hammer was randomly swung and a low sonic boom resounded. Even the ground was shaken until a couple of deep pits formed. The skinny person beside him swept his gaze across Xiao Yan's group in a sinister manner. After which, he swiftly glanced at the Sky Poison Dragon Scorpion Beast. A soul-stirring battle had already erupted there. 3 experts with the strengths of an 8-star Dozong were exchanging blows. The activity created would naturally not be small. Wave after wave of frightening energy rippled down. Even though they were far away, it was still possible to sense the pressure contained within the energy waves. Why have these people suddenly come to the Sky Scorpion region? Moreover, the two who are fighting with the leader possess a strength that is not inferior to him. The two in front are also clearly not ordinary people. Surprise appeared in this person's eyes as they quietly flicked around. "Leave them to me. The beast crowd is coming. You should act. It is rumored that the Sky Poison Dragon Scorpion Beast is able to borrow the poison gas from the beast crowd. Therefore, you need to chase them away as soon as possible." The little fairy doctor clenched her hand. A grayish-purple, mighty Do Chi lingered over her palm. After instructing Xiao Yan, she moved her lovely body and rushed forward, charging at the fat and skinny duo. "Little girl, you are seeking death. The old me will not hold back because you are a girl." The large fatty immediately let out a furious roar when he saw the little fairy doctor charging over. He stepped on the ground, causing it to shake as he did so. After which, he charged at little fairy doctor like a small mountain. The large, metal hammer in his hand carried a continuous sonic boom as it viciously smashed toward the little fairy doctor. Clang! A vast and mighty Do Chi pillar shot out and heavily collided with the metal hammer. Immediately, a metallic sound erupted. Sparks shot out. That enormous metal hammer was sent flying while the charging fatty staggered backwards. "This woman is really fierce. Gan Hu, why aren't you attacking?" The expression on the fatty's face changed as he cried out in a deep voice after having been forced back by the little fairy doctor with only one blow. That skinny, twig-like man frowned when he heard the cry. He clenched his hand and 2 long daggers appeared. His foot stomped on the ground, emitting a swoosh sound as he transformed into a blurry figure that shot toward the little fairy doctor. The little fairy doctor did not panic even a little in the face of this combined attack by the skinny and fat figures. Her footsteps were elegant and calm. Each time she waved her hands, a vast and mighty Do-Chi would appear, forcing these two to hurriedly dodge. Neither dared to even make the slightest contact with it. Xiao Yan sighed in relief after seeing that the little fairy doctor did not face any problems. He raised his eyes and looked at the beast crowd. With a cold laugh, his body flashed and appeared in the air above them. The seals formed by his hands changed and the fallen heart flame was separated from the glazed lotus heart flame before remaining suspended in front of him. Xiao Yan shut his eyes and spread both of his hands. A thought passed through his mind and the fallen heart flame in front of him immediately shook. After which, a powerful invisible wave formed a circular ripple form as it spread out. The invisible ripple swiftly spread and made contact with the beast crowd in the blink of an eye. Numerous mournful roars immediately sounded. The mighty momentum of the beast crowd became chaotic. Wisps of white smoke began to appear on the bodies of some of the magical beasts. Puff, puff, puff. Another invisible ripple spread and arrived. Immediately, clusters of flames burst forth among the beast crowd. Innumerable poison beasts were ignited despite the absence of fire. They turned into fireballs that wildly fled in all directions. A moment later, they collapsed and transformed into piles of ashes. The beast crowd did not lack powerful beasts who possessed a little intelligence but had yet to transform into a human form. They were able to barely block this kind of heart flame attack. Moreover, being in possession of an intelligence, they did not act as crazily as the other magical beast and charge forward despite knowing that the area in front of them was filled with danger. Of course, those magical beasts that possessed an intelligence were a minority. Most of the magical beasts only used their instincts. Currently, they were under the control of the sky poison dragon scorpion beast, so all they knew was they needed to charge forward. However, under the large-scale attack of the heart flame from the fallen heart flame, any magical beast that entered within a 100-meter radius of Xiao Yan would, without exception, transform into ashes amid wave after wave of puffing sounds. Even though this was the case, there was still an unceasing number of magical beasts charging over without any fear of death. This resulted in a thick layer of ashes forming on the plains, causing it to appear exceptionally desolate. Xiao Yan involuntarily knit his brows as an increasing number of magical beasts charged forward. He glanced at the poison cloud lingering just above the magical beasts. He did not know just how long he could continue this killing if they continued forward. These magical beasts were controlled by the sky poison dragon scorpion beast and did not feel any fear. Roar! A loud, clear dragon roar resounded while Xiao Yan was pondering the problem. An uproar was formed in the beast crowd and the poison fog in the air began to move. The direction it shifted in was the battleground where the sky poison dragon scorpion beast was located. Xiao Yan's expression slightly changed. The current sky poison dragon scorpion beast was clearly no longer able to endure the combined attacks of Tianhuo Zun and the earth demon puppet. He was thinking of using the strength of the poison cloud formed from the tens of thousands of beasts. If he was allowed to do as he wished, it was likely that some unexpected change might be added to the situation. Since you wish to borrow the strength of the poison cloud, I shall destroy it. A cold glint flashed across Xiao Yan's eyes. He swallowed the fallen heart flame back into his body. The flame swiftly merged with the green lotus core flame and once again formed the glazed lotus heart flame. The seal on his hand changed and a jade green flame shot toward the sky. It wiggled and transformed into a large firewolf that was hundreds of feet in size. The firewolf leapt across the sky, emitting a high temperature in the process and causing the surrounding poison fog to instantly scatter. When this firewolf, formed from the glazed lotus heart flame, had appeared, the beast crowd below immediately formed an intense commotion. They felt a fear deep in their hearts to this creature that was hot and filled with young energy. Heavenly Flame? The sky poison dragon scorpion beast, which had fallen into an entanglement, sensed the firewolf that had formed in the sky. His expression also drastically changed in the process. He, now is not the time to be distracted. A laugh suddenly sounded from behind the sky poison dragon scorpion beast just when his mind was momentarily distracted. Immediately, a palm that contained a vast and mighty force was firmly imprinted into the back of the beast. Grug. After receiving the heavy blow, a mouthful of fresh blood was spat out of the mouth of the sky poison dragon scorpion beast. This fresh blood had just appeared when they transformed into blood arrows that ruthlessly shot into the face of the earth demon puppet that had arrived in front. A "chi-chi" sound appeared. However, the earth demon puppet did not react to this. Its powerful fist was still unceremoniously swung forward. "Bastard! This king will not let all of you off." The sky poison dragon scorpion beast dodged the mountain-like blow from the earth demon puppet in a miserable manner. His expression was purplish as he furiously roared. "Scorpion dragon swallowing sky!" The sky poison dragon scorpion beast emitted a hiss from his throat after having pulled back. His body immediately swelled. Instantly, he transformed into a 1,000-foot large ferocious beast. It raised its head and faced the poison cloud that had been formed by the poison vapor from tens of thousands of beasts. A suction force surged from its mouth. "Heaven swallowing? In your dreams." Xiao Yan let out a cold laugh when he saw this. The seal formed by his hands changed and the fire wolf widened its enormous mouth. An enormous fire pillar shot out and struck the enormous poison cloud. The temperature of the heavenly flame was frighteningly high, causing the poison fog to immediately form white smoke. The terrifying poison gas gathered within was scattered like a balloon that had burst apart. Due to the burning of the heavenly flame, the amount of poison vapor that was absorbed by the sky poison dragon scorpion beast was so little that it was pitiful, which caused the sky poison dragon scorpion beast to become furious. Its blood-red eyes stared at Xiao Yan, and its dozens-meter-long scorpion tail pierced through the air, shooting at Xiao Yan. Xiao Yan's expression did not change. The seal on his hands moved and the enormous fire wolf pounced down, allowing the scorpion tail to penetrate its body. The high temperature contained within it caused the scorpion's tail to emit waves of "chi-chi" sounds. Howl! The intense pain that was transmitted from its tail caused the sky poison dragon scorpion beast to face the sky and emit a mournful wail. However, its miserable wail had just sounded when a silver-colored figure appeared above its head. A punch smashed its large eye without showing any mercy. Bang! A low, deep sound appeared. Fresh blood spluttered into the sky, causing the place to appear as though it was raining blood. Under this heavy blow, even the sky poison dragon scorpion beast could not resist. It fell from the sky and heavily struck the ground. The land vibrated and the mountains shook.